Hey there, we talked about why everybody is not your prospect and why you need to define a target market or niche. In fact, it's impossible for you to do profitable marketing without knowing who you want your message to reach and get them to respond. For example, if you were somebody who is struggling to lose weight, which one of these marketing messages is likely to connect with you more effectively? Message number one: benefit from science backed natural wellness and improve your health. Message number two: get fit and lose weight in the new year. Click here to learn how. Now, here's message number three: the real reason 70% of Americans struggle to lose weight and why it's not your fault. Notice that message number one is written in an attempt to appeal to anyone interested in improving their health, but in an attempt to appeal to everyone, it appeals to no one. It's easily ignored. Now, message number two is a little better, but in a competitive market, this will get lost in a sea of other weight loss messages. However, notice how message three is speaking directly to the struggle of losing weight. This message is not just appealing to people who want to lose weight, but to those who have attempted to lose weight and failed over and over again at it. And again, notice how it's confirming a suspicion in this group of people's struggle with losing weight. The part that says it's not your fault is alluding to the secret thought most people who struggle with their weight have. They say, why is it that my friend and spouse eats the same thing that I do, but they lose weight and I don't? In order to have written message number three, A, this requires an intimate knowledge of this particular group of people in the weight loss market. And B, it's much more narrow, but still a very big market. The more specific you can be relating to the challenges people are having in your market, the more your message is going to resonate. And also, message number three is the only message that is offering to teach or provide insight before pitching anything else. The other two are straight up pitches. This is the reason honing your target market and narrowing is so important. It allows you to still connect with potentially millions of people, but hit them between the eyes with your message. It almost feels like you were reading their mind as they read your ad. Whether you're having a one on one conversation, or you did an Instagram reel, or you ran an ad through Facebook or YouTube, it will cause people to lean in and want to learn more about what you have to share. They don't care about what you're selling until they care about what you have to say. Read that last line again. They don't care about what you're selling until they care about what you have to say. Now, you want to tattoo that into your brain because that phrase will change your life. It will transform your entire approach to attracting people and influencing people on and off social media. Now, when it comes to how to deliver your initial message for attracting your ideal perfect prospect, there are only three ways to do that: active attraction, leverage attraction, and automated attraction. Now, let's start with active attraction. Active attraction is, for the most part, a time intensive activity. The word active, meaning activity, is what produces the result. If there's no activity, there's no result. Another term for this is called social engagement. Whether it's via social media or offline, you'll be investing your time connecting with people in communities and being helpful. By the way, this is not prospecting. Prospecting is approaching everybody with a hidden agenda, with the intention of getting them to a presentation without your intentions being known up front. With this type of social engagement, your only intention is to make a new friend or connection or provide insight and make it the other person's choice to stay connected with you and follow you. That's the result you care about. Attraction is not something you can force. All you care about at this point is to grow your network of like minded people whom you may be able to help in the future, i.e., growing your warm market. You don't care about enrolling them into anything. Take any fantasy of you getting this person to watch some sort of whiz bang presentation that's going to get them excited about the business and they becoming your next big leader. Get that out of your mind. That's the thinking of a selfish MLM prick who, again, is only thinking of what's in it for them. Network marketing's reputation is well deserved, and changing this profession and its reputation starts with changing how we do network marketing. With attraction, all you're trying to do is grow your network. That's it. And this will eventually become your new warm market. Now, moving on, the next way to do attraction online is via something called leverage attraction. Leverage attraction is a strategy for attracting many people more passively. When I was learning attraction marketing, my mentors referred to this type of attraction as content marketing. Content marketing is literally when you create content that gets published online and eventually seen by others who consume that content and may choose to follow you so that they can see what other insights or what other support or help you might be able to provide. This has existed for as long as there's been an internet. In years past, this has been done via articles, blogging, publishing videos on YouTube, etc. Today, this strategy has gotten new life through the advent of micro video content strategies like TikTok, Facebook and IG Reels, and YouTube Shorts. But whatever the form, all these forms of content each have their own pros and cons. Articles, blogging, and YouTube videos are types of content that, if done well, can live on and be found for months or even years in the future on an ongoing basis. TikTok Reels and Shorts are distributed to hundreds of people immediately by those social platforms, and if done well, can be exposed to hundreds, thousands, or even millions of people in a relatively short period of time. However, the exposure of this type of content tends to decay a lot faster. Both types of content marketing require time, but the leverage actually comes from the quality of the content. You can't expect every piece of content to be a home run. You're going to have many strikeouts, groundouts, flyouts, and you're also going to have singles, doubles, triples, and the occasional home run. That's par for the course. This strategy absolutely requires dedication, consistency, practice, but is so worth the effort. Now, the third and final way to attract your perfect prospects to you is my personal favorite: automated attraction. Automation usually requires the utilization of machines and systems. That's exactly what we're doing here, except the machines and systems are software platforms provided to us by social platforms like Google, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and others. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about advertising. Think of it like a secret feature literally everybody on social media can tap into on any of these platforms to make their lives and businesses 100% easier, as long as you're willing to invest a little bit of money to get started. Most people, especially in network marketing, shy away from doing ads because they're afraid of losing money. And while doing advertising poorly without any prior training is foolish and likely will lead you to losing money, doing it the way we teach can actually result in you getting paid to run your ads. This is actually one of the secret strategies most leaders you see online are actually openly doing, but it's kind of hidden in plain sight and it's seldomly taught by them. Advertising and leading with the right product instead of the opportunity actually allows you to ramp up the growth of your followers faster because your product sales offset your ad cost. Customers willing to invest in themselves make much better prospects and allow you to rapidly grow a community of people who will be open to anything else you recommend as long as you serve them well. Maybe it's not the first thing you deploy, but it should be something you aspire to start doing as soon as possible. Regardless of what attraction strategy you're deploying, referring back to message number 3, notice how this particular message can be a part of the beginning of any one on one conversation, can be a part of a social media post, can be the title of a piece of content, or could even be the headline of an advertisement. That message works and attracts via all communication mediums, and that's not an accident. Remember, when it comes to attraction marketing, what matters is the message, and it has to be tuned into your target market's radio frequency. WIIFM. What's in it for me? Now, I want to tell you a little story about how I lost a following of over 500,000 followers. But just know this is not an argument against active attraction or social engagement, or it's not an argument against leverage attraction or what we call the content marketing on social media. I've done both attraction strategies very successfully and continue to do both. My first 6 figures in network marketing, I learned primarily through social engagement and content marketing on a social platform that is no longer around. Before its demise, I had actually attracted a following of over 500,000 followers. And as you can imagine, that's a pretty valuable following. And losing that following taught me an important lesson about what I own and don't own. I didn't own that platform. And when they went out of business, I lost that marketing channel. Fortunately, I was already doing something that made me immune to such potentially catastrophic events. And I was able to keep my following and I continued to enroll customers and team members from that following. This is something everybody can do. To go deep on how to design content and advertising in a way that attracts people who are actively looking for solutions to problems your offer solves, then click the button below, grab your copy of the attraction marketing formula. It's literally been read by over 100,000 networkers who have chosen to leave the world of prospecting behind and chose to passively attract their perfect prospects. If you got value from this training, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to get access to my free 5-day digital recruiting bootcamp, where I reveal how to attract 3 to 7 new customers and team members each week without prospecting a single person, sign up in the link in the description. You'll get access to content that's not available anywhere else. Plus, you'll receive an invitation to our private community where we deliver free weekly live training on how to leverage attraction marketing for your business. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.